Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we will clear the topic of casualization of workforce in total employment. This is today's topic, casualization. First of all, let us see what is the meaning of casualization. From the last 4 decades, the shifting of self-employed and regular salaried workers or employees towards casual wage workers. The process is continued. These self-employed workers or regular workers both are shifting towards casual workers, and the scholars termed the process of movement from self-employed or regular salaried employees towards casual wage workers is known as casualization of workforce. Now let us see what is the meaning of casualization from the last 4 decades, because we have datas which are related to 10 years. The shifting of self-employed and regular employees, they are shifting towards casual wage workers. If self-employed workers and regular salaried employees, those are shifting towards casual wage workers. So this process, scholars says that this process of movement from self-employed or regular salaries employees, they are moving towards casual wage workers. So this situation is known as, this movement is known as casualization of workforce. Now let us analyze this table. The table is related to the distribution of workers by category of employment. Number 1, self-employed persons, regular salaried employees or casual wage workers. So in the year 1972-73, because every 10 years, after every 10 years, datas are revised. Self-employed workers, their number was 61.4%. In 1983, after 10 years, the number has been reduced to 57.3%. In 1993-94, means after 10 years, the number has reduced to 54.6%. And in the year 2011-12, the number has been reduced to 52%, which are self-employed persons. And regular salaried employees, their percentage in total workforce in 1972-73 was 15.4%. In 1983 it was 13.8%. That has been reduced. And in 1993-94 also reduced by 13.6%. But in 2011-12 it has been raised up by 18%. regular salaried employed, due to perhaps it may be due to the application of new economic policy which we have launched in 1991, and the casual wage workers, their number was in 1972-73 their number was 23.2%. In 1983 their number raised up to 28.9%. In 1993-94 the number has been again increased by 31.8%, and in 2011-12 the number that is declined by 1.8%, that has been reduced to 30. It means here number has been increased of regular salaried employees, and casual worker number a little bit decline is there, that is not too much, which affects the entire economy. And here is the total percentage in total workforce. So why these changes take place? Why this the process of moving from self-employed to casual workers, or the process of regular salaried employees, those are moving towards casual wage workers? What are the reasons? So let us see which are the main reasons. What are the reasons of transformation of from one sector to another? That is a part of employment. Transformation is a part of employment. But why these particular two topics are shifting to casualization, casual wage workers? So there are so many reasons. First or foremost reason, that is shifting of small and marginal farmers from self-employed to casual wage workers, casual hired wage workers. These are also known as casual hired wage workers or daily wagers. So these are the two terms, hired workers or daily wagers. Shifting of small and marginal farmers from self-employment to casual hired workers. We will explain this concept in detail. First of all, let us write down all the causes which are responsible for the shifting of self-employed to casualization. Number two, second main reason is displacement of regular workers from large scale industries, both at urban and rural sector. Then third main cause of casualization is less percentage of workforce in organized or formal sector of the economy. And fourth reason is increasing the demand of workers in the fields of construction, comma, trade and service activities which will shift the self-employed persons to casual hired workers. So let us explain all these reasons, and we will explain some more reasons also side by side. Number one, shifting of small and marginal farmers as they are self-employed. Self-employed means from casual hired workers, from self-employment to casual hired workers. Most of the farmers, those belongs to rural areas, and in these rural areas, mostly farmers are engaged in their farm activities for a few months only. Mostly approximately 5 to 6 months they are getting employment, and 5 to 6 months they are suffering from seasonal unemployment, and they are not contributing any non-farm activities because due to illiteracy they are not having any technical knowledge, technical education, so they can't do any non-farm activities. And non-farm activities means suppose that the activities related to fishing and poultry, animal husbandry or dairy farming, etc. They can't do such type of activities, and forcefully they are engaged in those activities in which by their contribution total output will remain unchanged. It means there will be disguised unemployment in the economy. Rather, they want to change their occupation. They want to shift from agriculture to non-farm activities, from activities to non-farm activities, but they are helpless because they are not getting jobs in the non-farm activities. So there may be disguised unemployment or due to seasonal unemployment, and due to indebtedness. Indebtedness means they are totally dependent upon non-institutional sources of credit. And jamidar, when their land will be sold out, and due to indebtedness, and their home also will be sold out, then these small and marginal farmers, they will shift from rural area to urban area in search of jobs, and there they can't find any job. They just increase the slum area in urban areas because due to illiteracy or non-technical, they are unskilled workers, so they are unable to get jobs in urban areas also. So these are the small and migrant laborers which move from rural area to urban area just in the sake of that they will find out job in urban areas, but there is no employment for them. And then next cause is displacement of regular workers. It means they lose their jobs from large scale industries. There may be so many reasons. Either industrial setup is in urban areas or rural areas, because due to the main causes are due to disinvestment, or shortage of funds, either in rural area or in urban area. So there is a position of shutdown industries, so the workers will get their they will lose their jobs, and these regular salaried employed workers, they will shift from regular employees, salaried employees, to casual wage workers. So that is the reason. Number 3, less percentage of workforce in organized sector. In formal sector, there is only 9% employment. As we have already cleared, only 9% workers are engaged in organized or in formal sector in India, and 91% workforce is engaged in informal sector or unorganized sector. So formal sector enjoys all the social security benefits like pension, gratuity, or insurance facilities, medical. But in unorganized sector, employee doesn't enjoy any facilities, any social security, benefits either by government or by employer. So these are the main reasons that self-employed workers or regular salaried worker, those are migrating from these sectors to casual wage workers. So this is a reason, because in total workforce the percentage of organized or formal sector is very less. Then increasing demand of workers in construction side, trade or services activities. So nowadays there a lot of construction work is going on. So many MNCs are setting up, so many societies are being constructed. So there is increasing demand of casual workers. Casual workers means daily earners or hired workers, that is increasing in construction or in trade or services activities. And because these fourth reason, increasing demand of workers in construction. So this is inorganized sector, no need to frame in this sector. The employer didn't prepare or didn't maintain any accounts of the workers. The workers are not enjoying any social security benefits. So the employer is free. So employer, he will be happy if he is hiring daily workers. So that is the reason that the demand for casual wage worker, demand is also increasing, and their contribution, percentage contribution in total workforce, that is also increasing. So this is the strength of the table, this is the strength of the data that makes your question more beneficial, and you will get 100% marks. So you are not supposed to make an article writing on casualization of workforce. There will be no marks if you are writing an essay on casualization of workforce, until or unless you are not preparing tables and you are not clearing your problem with the help of until or unless you are not analyzing the data. So datas are the main tool of statistical study through which we can make either this situation is in the economy or not, either this is the emerging situation in Indian economy or not. So datas are must, you must learn all these datas, you must learn this table if you want to clear the topic of casualization of workforce. And next topic relating to this unemployment topic, those all are based upon tables or schedules or datas, because until we are not preparing, we are not learning datas, we can't explain any emerging problem related to Indian economy in our syllabus. So these datas, these tables are very much required, you must revise this table. So that's all regarding this topic, and do subscribe the channel to see all the videos related to unemployment. Thank you.